All right, we got Sage going out for her first official off lead. I've got her on a 30 on my remote collar. First thing we're gonna do is open the door and have her just wait for a few seconds. Okay, come on. Sage, come on. Come on. Sage, come on, that a girl. Come on. Good girl. All right, good girl. All right, so you can see that, first of all, she knows she's off the lead, but there's no engagement with me. So I wanna stop her from getting too far away. So I'm going to put my transmitter up in front of the camera so that you can see the level that I'm on and what decisions I make. And I'm not going to let her get much further than where she is. And I'll go up or down on this level depending on her response. Sage! Sage! Pressure there. Good, good girl. So she stopped and turned, although she didn't come towards me. Sage! Sage! Boosting up to a 35. Not much there, so I'm going to turn her up. I'm going to go to a 50. I have done this with her in the small yard. Sage! And I did have to get fairly high with her. Good girl, Sage. Before she started to get the picture. Good girl, that's it, good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Atta girl. Come on, Sage. Good girl, good girl. Sage, that's it. So I want her to keep moving towards me. So that's what that pressure's for. Good. Come on, girl. Sage. Wait till she goes potty here. Sage. Pressure there. Turn her up again. Sage. Good. Good girl. Good. Come on. That a girl. Good girl. That's it. That's it. Sage. I want her to come towards me. Good. Good girl. Good girl. That a girl. Sage. That's it. Good girl. Come on. Good. Come on. That a girl. That a girl. Sage. Oh, she does a lot of marking type peeing. Come on. That a girl. That a girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. You're doing it. Good girl. Yes. Good girl. Oh, yes. You figured that out. Yes, you did. Good girl. Good girl. Good. Okay. Okay. Good girl. Come on, Sage. Come on. Good girl. Good. So the idea here is to find the level that she's responsive to. And in my small fenced-in yard, I was up around 50. So to be at a 60 is not a big change from that. I would like to be lower. And when I was in the small yard, I was able to get down to a 30 with her, which is why I started there with that level. Sage. Sage. So I want her, when she hears her name, to disengage with whatever distractions she's got. Clearly, she's still sniffing there. Sage. Good. Sage. And you can see that there's not much response. Good. Good, good, good girl. Sage. That's it. Good girl. Good girl. Ah, good girl. Good girl. Excellent. Good job. Yes, that's a good girl. Okay, come on, kiddo. So it is fairly warm today. Which is why she's panting pretty hard. Good. It doesn't help that she went for a big romp when we first started. Good girl. Good. So the goal here is that she starts to engage with me more. Good. That a girl. That a girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good. That a girl. Sage. Sage. Yes. Good girl. Good girl. That's it. That's it. That's it. Good girl. Very good. Very good. Yeah. I'm trying to keep her in the shade a little bit here. I'm going to turn her down to a 40. See if we can get back down to that 30 with her out here in the big world. Good girl. Sage. Oh yes, that a girl. Good. Sage. So I want her to keep coming straight towards me. So she's stopped. I'm on a 40. She says that is not quite enough. And you see that I'm holding it down. What I'm trying to get is that she turns towards me, so, and moves towards me. Sage, Sage, something just moved in the woods next to us. That's a girl. Good girl. Good girl. So I want to get to the lowest possible level I can get to. Good girl. I know it. It's so hot, and she's not taking any treats from me. I have to change up her treat regimen on a regular basis, and apparently the cheese that I brought out is not good enough today, so we'll just deal with what we got. All right, I'm gonna do just a little bit more here. She's clearly running out of steam. And come on, Sage. Good. Hey, good girl. No pressure there. I was getting ready. Good job. Good job. And she responded. So very nice. I know it is hot out here. All right, I'm going to turn my camera off. I'll probably take her and put her up. I'm going to put the, I can't resist the clumps of hair. I'm going to be putting the air back on. I opened up the kennel a short while ago and just give everybody a chance to get outside and get a little fresh air. But it's warm enough that I'm going to close up the kennel and put the air on for her and everybody else that's in there. But she's doing well. I'm happy with her. Good girl. Yes, good girl. Good job.